What's up guys, Chirs Jordan here and welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'm going to be going over one of my favorite moves in basketball. Now, I'm going to be watching this video from Coach Freaky. If you haven't subscribed to his channel yet, go subscribe to his channel, one of the best basketball channels on YouTube and one of the most underrated channels on YouTube. He breaks down basketball moves, footwork, skills you need to have, all types of things on basketball, and it's all clips of NBA players, college players, or high level, high school players. Now, we're going to be covering the best between the legs move, hesitation counter, and where I was taught basketball, or how I was taught basketball, we give basketball moves definitions, or we define what they are. So for example, the move we're about to learn, people call it just a between the legs counter or hesitation counter, and where I learned basketball it's called a drop through, and it refers to two different footworks. A drop is basically just the most common, most explosive, and most used basketball stance in basketball, where we get into a drop set of footwork, we get in an explosive stance, and we try to get our feet equally as wide, if not wider, than our defenders to create an angle to the basket. So that's the drop. I'm going to break it down in the video. I'm going to show you the drop stance. Then we have the through, which is the actual, counter to the move. Now, the reason this is one of my favorite moves is because, for example, if you've watched the AI crossover is one of the best videos for breaking down a drop in a live game, because if you watch his footwork, he falls into a drop and then he crosses over, and it's essentially just a drop cross. Now, the problem with crossovers is if you're playing defenders who are lengthy, long, or even if they're not even that long, they just know how to time the ball or time your crossover, they could steal the ball easily. With the drop through, you take away that advantage from them while still crossing them over. So I'm gonna break down the drop footwork and the in the through, and I'm gonna show you. Well, it's gonna show you exactly why it's effective. You're gonna see LeBron do this. A lot of players do this. So let's get straight into it. And by the way, it is better than a crossover. To me, this is better than an AI crossover. So also, it's more effective and protects the ball. So let's get straight into it. John Murray, Thru Holiday. Need the hezzy blow by in your bag. So this is what I mean by drop. So he starts out with an under dribble. He falls. He does a foot switch. So this is the drop set of footwork. He falls in the explosive stance. He's has his arm up to protect the ball. He pockets the ball and he gets his feet outside of the defender. So he's gonna easy to blow by him. Easy. Another one. Drop set of footwork, split stance. He gets his feet equally as wide, if not wider, and gets by him easily. Now, like I said, that's the drop set of footwork. In fact, at the beginning, I'm going to go back to the beginning. The beginning is probably the best one since this guy is wide. So his defender is wide, so he has to get wider than this defender for this move to work. Because if you don't get your feet outside of their feet, they're not really going to react. So this is one of the best drops. He's long, and then as soon as they shift over, through. Let's go over to what Coach Freaky said on here. So he shows it right after it. He pockets the ball. He acts like he's about to go, which he's reading the defender while he's pocketing the ball. That's the reason you want to pocket and hang the ball. Now, if this defender doesn't shift over, he's going to blow right by him. But since he shifts over and he reads it and reacts off of it, he goes through. Another one, easy. This is one of Kyrie's go-to moves. If you actually watch film on him a lot, he does this move a lot. So he's going to go drop through. Now with this one, his drop through is a quicker one. So depending on how long you have to hang the ball, depends on what you react to in that moment. So in this one, it's quicker. Obviously Kelly Oubre is shading him, to the baseline. So he's going to attack this top foot, so he has to open all the way up.
Move to the bucket. He's got
attacks the top foot.
9.8 rebounds.
Here's the easy lane. So this is just nasty. He almost broke his ankle. This is one of the best drops. So he drops wide. You can't really see his feet, but you can tell he drops wide. Hangs it easy. This is one of his moves too. His go-to moves too. Shy Gilgis. Tyler, what about moves? See, the thing is, for example, if he would have done a crossover here, he probably would have got ripped. Because the dude's hands are right there. Like, literally his hands right there. I'm going to go back. The fact that, so, if he would have did a crossover, he probably would have got ripped. But since he's going through, he's actually, you know, he has to initiate the through earlier than if he did a cross. Because obviously, he probably would have hung this cross and tried to cross him. But obviously, since he has to go through, he has to snatch this ball and get this partial step forward to get going. Great pass, too. LeBron does this move a lot as well. When he doesn't have, you know, when he actually has the counter. Most of the time, he just get by people. That's how big and strong he is. That's a good drop. Another one. Got him. Shit. Got him.
Take a look at this nifty dribble as Jokic.
Easy. So out of transition, like Coach Freaky said, this is one of the best moves. But a funny thing is if you have the ISO, especially in like pickup or whatever, if you have the ISO, you could literally back it out, and then rush at your defender and do this move, and you'll see them almost fall back every time. Because you come in so fast, they don't know what you're about to do. They don't know if you're about to pull up. They don't know if you're about to do anything. So as soon as you act like you're about to drive, their body's naturally reacting to fall back. And then once you snatch it back with the through, they're gonna go back even further. So you're gonna even with this move, you could even create space for a shot if you're going downhill already. So I don't think he's gonna have any videos of that in here, but I think he's mainly using them to show, you know, you could counter and continue your drive by. But if you do it fast and hard, especially coming down the court like this, dude, you're gonna have so many people just falling back, and you have a mid range open all the time. From personal experience. Gonna show shot. Got him. That's a great finish. Set him up. So I like when there's clips of this, because now you're starting to see, you know, other sets of footwork being used. So I did a video on lateral glides, and you can see Tatum set him up with the lateral glide, especially against Ben Simmons, who's a great defender. So he glides to the side, he gets that foot outside of his defender, he falls into a drop set of footwork, he gets shifted, get right by him every time. Chris Paul does this a lot, I forgot all about that. Fred VanVleet. Got him. This is one of the best drop dudes I've seen. This one right here, smooth. So this is why I said when I say you can literally walk them down, even if it's not even like this is not even in transition. But this is the example I gave where you could have the ball, be in the half court setting, back it out, walk him down. He falls into a drop. He gets his foot outside, makes him shift. Through. Trae Young. Let's see who else he has. So LeBron. The funny thing about the drop through is that sometimes when you shift them, you can actually take your time getting to the basket, because it's all the drop through is. Obviously, it's going between the legs, but it's kind of like you're taking a partial step forward. It's funny. Like, LeBron literally just stops the whole play and then just goes. Let me go back. Got him. He literally drops through, counters him, hesitates it for a little bit, or hesitates before going. But that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, go check out Coach Freaky's channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please let me know. I mean, if you want more videos like this, please let me know down in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to get access to my basketball training app that's going to be coming out very soon, comment down below or visit my website, ChirsJordanTV.com. That's it for the video. Hope you guys have a great day. See ya.